In this video, we're going to show you how to replace an inner bumper bracket on your Chevy Silverado. This will be located behind the bumper. Let's get started. Using a trim tool, remove the 12 plastic clips to remove the top fascia cover. Remove the top cover. Using a T15 bit, we're going to remove 3 screws for the fender liner. Pull the fender liner back. Using a 7mm socket, we're going to remove 3 bolts for our lower bumper fascia. There's one right here. There's one in the top right here. And there's one in the back side right here. Repeat the same process on the other side of the truck, pulling back the fender liner and removing the 3 screws. Pull straight out on the trim piece. Using a plastic trim tool, we're going to get in between the grill and the bumper. We're going to push on the tabs using a flat blade screwdriver or another plastic pick and release the clips as we go down. Pull the fascia out on the right side, pulling straight out, and remove it from the vehicle. Using a 10mm socket, we're going to remove the 4 bolts on the bottom of the grill. Using a 10mm socket, remove the 4 bolts on top of the grill. Lift up and out on the grill and remove it from the vehicle. Using an 18mm socket, we're going to remove 4 bolts on the top of the bumper. There's one more located right here. Do the same thing on the other side. Open up the red locking tab on the back of the bumper. We're going to push on the black tab and remove the connector. This will be the harness for the front bumper. Push on that tab and remove the connector. Remove the 15mm bolt on the bottom of the bumper. Do the same thing on the other side. Remove the plastic stay for the harness. Remove the bumper from the vehicle. Slide it straight off. Using a 15mm socket, remove the 3 bolts for the bumper bracket. And remove the bumper bracket. Install the new bracket. Get the bolts started. Snug the bolts down. Torque the bolts to 43 foot-pounds. Install the bumper into place. Be sure it's sitting on top of the supports on the bottom. Install the bolts into the top of the bumper. Get all 4 started by hand. Install the bottom bolts. Get them started by hand on both sides. Snug down the top bolts for the bumper. Torque the top bumper bolts to 73 foot-pounds. Snug the bolts down on the bottom side of the bumper. Do this on both sides. Torque the bottom bolt to 43 foot-pounds. Do the same thing on the other side. Install the connector. Push until you hear a click. If you don't, give it a pull. Make sure it's locked on. And then close the red locking tab. Be sure you put the plastic stay back in. Install the grille into place. Install the 10mm bolts in the top of the grille. Snug them all down. Install all 4 bolts into the bottom of the grille. Snug the bolts down. Start the bumper fascia on one corner. Wrap it around the front of the bumper. Push it into place on the corner. Travel around the front, clipping it into place. and installing it on the corner on the opposite side. Install the bolts on the side of the bumper fascia, one going into the top, pull the fender liner into the bumper and behind the fender. Install the bolts for the fender liner. Repeat those same two processes for the bumper fascia and the fender liner on the opposite side. Install the top trim piece. Be sure the clips in the front clip down. Install all of the clips for the top trim piece.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.